Tracy and Tony. That was incredible. Love you all too. Okay, who is ready to get out there and get into activity, guys? Yes, let's do it. Promoting to district manager and promoting out district managers is not an easy feat. Up next is a speaker who Arbonne has empowered to be the best version of herself. She is here to share with you how to promote to district manager one bite at a time. Please welcome to the stage Regional Vice President Jodie Healy.
Before I get started, I just want to see a little show of hands of how many consultants we have in the room that are wanting to get to district manager. Excellent. And now just put another hand up if you're a district manager or above and you'd like to know how to make it easier to get other people to district manager. Awesome, you are all in the right room. So my plan for the next 20 minutes is to show you all how easy it can be to get to district manager if you just break it down into a few bite-sized pieces. So just like when we say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So the same with getting to district manager. There is a way you can chunk it down and even delegate some of the workload to other people to make it easier on yourself. So the first thing I want to do is have a look at how you're currently getting paid if you are an independent consultant at this moment. So this information is taken straight from our success plan. But before I get to that, let's just think about what are the real reasons we want to be a district manager. And the first one has to be more income. I remember Rita Davenport saying, you know, money's not everything, but it's up there with air, let's face it. You know, we all love Arbonne, we love our jobs, we love our business, but we're really doing this because we want extra income. Am I right? Let's be honest. So whether it's a part-time income to pay for your holidays, or you want to exceed your full-time salary, which is what I did in my case, it is for more income. And as a district manager, you are making more income for doing the same amount of work that you are currently doing, flogging yourself as an independent consultant, basically. So this information is about how you're getting paid now, and you can see from this graph that we don't really have retail clients at the moment because becoming a preferred client is free, but when we don't have that, it's usually 35% commission on retail sales and 15% commission on preferred clients. Now, when you sponsor an independent consultant directly to you, you are getting paid 6% commission on that person if you have a minimum of 500 personal QV. That's the requirement. But now look what happens when you promote to district manager. There's a big jump. So you're still getting your 35% on retail, 15% on preferred clients, but you're also getting an 8% override from your central district. So you can earn that on all the consultants in your business, as well as their preferred clients and their consultants. So basically, anyone in your entire downline who is not yet promoted to district manager is in your central district, and you get 8% on all of them. So that's where the commission checks really start to get better at this level. So once your consultant promotes to a district manager, we call them now your second generation. So you still get commission on them, you get 2% commission. And then when they sponsor a district manager to them, that's classed as your third generation, and you still get 1% of their sales. So you can see the benefit of really building a network strong of directly sponsored consultants and preferred clients, because they're the ones we get the most commissions and overrides from. So another perk of being a district manager is the cash bonus. So every single month you can earn a $250 cash bonus. just by reaching 5,000 in your success line QV, as well as sponsoring 5 new. So they can be preferred clients or consultants, as long as they have a minimum of 150 PQV in their start month. Okay, so it's money on the table, and it's not like choosing products or in your account, it's actually money with your paycheck. But perhaps the most exciting thing about promoting to DM is the recognition. We all love recognition, but it's really important in this business that your peers and your team see that you're succeeding. So this is something you should really shout about on social media. So all those friends or family members usually that might have been a little bit skeptical in the start of your journey, they're like, oh, she's already got a promotion. She's doing okay. Some of them may even join your team. But I really recommend that you have a little party, have some bubbles with your team, and shout about it and post it on social media. So we all want to get to district manager, yes? So let's have a look at exactly how it can be done. Because numbers can be very confusing when you first start your business. I didn't understand what QV was until after I became a district manager. So don't feel silly if you haven't quite grasped the concept of qualifying volume. But we do know that every product holds these values and they add up. So there's 3 qualifying options for you to promote to district manager. And it's totally up to you. So you can do this in your start month when you first joined, or you may have been in Argon for years and you've just decided today, I'm ready to step up and do this. So you can either complete it in 1 month with 6,000 QV in your success line, or 2 months with exactly the same, 6,000 in your success line, or do it over 3 months with 7,500 success line QV. So to get in what we call first step district manager, and you might hear the terminology a lot like she's in first step qualification for region, she's in first step for area. To get into qualification, it means that those points you've earned are now going to carry over to the 2nd and the 3rd month. So what you need to achieve to get into qualification is one of 2 things. You need either 1,000 personal QV, so that just comes from your own personal sales and that from your preferred clients, or you need 2,500 success line QV. So that's from everybody in your downline who is not yet a district manager. The other rules are you must have 1,000 PQV over your whole qualifying period. So whether it's 1, 2 or 3 months, just make sure you've got 1,000 PQV. So this is just to show that your own personal business is working. You're not relying on other people to do the work. You can't just join, recruit, and let them do the work for you. You're always running your own personal business. And that's why you always need a minimum of 150 PQV each month within each of the qualifying periods. And you also do that as a district manager and on, if you want to get paid on your consultants in your team. So the final requirement is that your final month in qualification is a minimum of 2,500 success line QV. So you can't just do 5,000 in month 1 and finish the 2nd month on 1,000. You've got to save that minimum. So let's break this down into bite-sized pieces. Let's pretend we're doing the 2-month option, which is what I chose. So let's divide the 6,000 QV over 8 weeks. That's 750 QV a week. That sounds quite manageable, doesn't it? It's even more manageable if we look at the way we sell products best, and that is through our ASVP packs. So these packs are the best value for everybody. 40% for PCs, 50% for consultants. And we've got 4 different packs. You can see them there, and the average of the PQV for all 4 is 334 QV. So let's say you try and sell 2 packs and 2 products per week. You could potentially get to district manager that easily. So my favourite way to sell ASVP products is through a product experience where you get together 5 or 6 people, they try the products, you taste everything, you colour match the makeup. They get to try and experience a bigger range of products so that hopefully they fall in love with our products more. But if you can't get a booking for an experience that week, don't worry. You can still give out samples and follow up, drop off bags, make phone calls, post on social media. So it's possible either way. But let's make it even simpler. Let's say you sponsor someone else into your business to do what you're doing. You can now halve your requirement. So that's 325 QV a week for you and your friend to achieve for you to get to district manager in 2 months. Say you sponsor 2 people into your business, you now divide it by 3 and it's 250 QV a week. Just for fun, you have a launch and 3 of your friends join your business. You're now all aiming for 185 per week. I would never say that to anyone because that's so low, but you can see how duplicating yourself and growing your team early can really make these goals so much easier. And this is what we call in the business time leverage. Time leverage is essentially sponsoring. And sponsoring is so important to grow your business. We cannot earn a 6-figure income without sponsoring. You can get to district manager without a team, but you certainly can't get to MVP without a team. So I'm going to share with you, to exemplify this, my actual QV figures from my first 5 years of Arbonne. And I'm not showing you this because I have a good example. I'm showing you a bad example of how I was so slow to get sponsoring. So when I joined Arbonne, I had 2 children under 2, and I really just joined because I love the products and I wanted to share them with a few friends. And I quickly became addicted to selling products and making PCs so that I could get lots and lots of free products for myself. I loved hoarding Arbonne products. So my sponsor kept saying to me, Jodie, why don't you start sponsoring a team and then you could have more income and more time and they'd be out doing what you're doing. And I just didn't listen. I was giving her excuses like, Lynn, I'm too busy to talk about the business. I don't know what to say about the business. I haven't been doing it long enough. I really don't get it enough to be talking about it. I was so focused and maintained on selling to preferred clients because I thought I make the most commission out of preferred clients. So at the end of the year, I had 90 preferred clients, and you can see from that horrible horizontal line, which nobody likes to see in a graph, that I maintained district manager very well, all by myself. But my income checks were pretty shocking. So I suddenly took her advice and I started to ask people to join my business. I asked preferred clients, all 90 of them, hey, you obviously love the products, you know, you've been buying off me for months now. Do you want to upgrade to consultant and share with a few friends and make some commission? And some of them said yes. I started going to product experiences and actually sharing the opportunity with people, not just the PC prices. And I started asking my friends to join my team. And you know, some of them said yes. So you can see very quickly we went to area manager in 3 months, and then 3 months after that we were in qualification for region. But I didn't finish region. We didn't complete region because I stopped sponsoring. I thought, I've done it. I'm almost a regional vice president. So now I just coach and train and help. And I did. I was always answering my phone within 1 ring. I was always going to events and launches. I was always doing pod calls every week. But I stopped my own personal activity. You can never stop sponsoring. Executive National Vice President Ian Pritchard and Debbie Neal still sponsor every month in their business. It is vital to your longevity in this business. So once I got back into personal activity, we promoted to region in 2013, and we've ever since been on a steady climb to nation, which we are knocking on the door of this year. So it is all about you and you doing the do, and they will follow you. So if you can get to district manager, you can get to national vice president. It's the same job. It's that simple. So I just want to leave you with my favourite quote, and I've had this quote printed on the back of my business cards since the day I promoted to region. Entrepreneurship is like living a few years of your life like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. Thank you very much, and good luck getting to district manager.